Roswell Flight Test Crew, here at the Flyways RC Club in North Plains, Oregon.
We're here for the first annual Area Photography at FPV Expo.
Let's go check it out. We were honored to attend the event as special guests, and there was plenty of cool stuff to see. Organizer Ken Goldberg described his inspiration for putting it together.
The idea came from my community ed class. We've had a couple of indoor events this year, so we wanted to do something outdoor. And so most of the guys that take the community ed, what they're interested in was multirotors, and a lot of them are into aerial photography, doing what they call drone technology. We hate to use that word drone, because the media and stuff like that, we rather call them UASs or UAVs, either one. Hopefully maybe we can have one next year, and maybe it'll be bigger and better.
It also gave Techenstein the opportunity to test out a new piece of gear.
So I got a toy from China the other day. These are the SkyZone goggles. I bought them from Hobby King, and basically they're pretty cool. The ground station built in with diversity, basically helical for long range, and you know, the skew planar for omnidirectional. Works extremely well. You can hear it beep when it changes back and forth. It's got a little camera in the front here. Now the camera is pretty useful because you put it on your head and you can watch through this as you launch your airplane or quadcopter, and you're not going to fog up your goggles by moving them from your forehead to your head all of a sudden, and it's great. It's a little weird to walk around with them. It's a really wide angle view, but it works. And right now I'm just using a Fat Shark battery. Perfect.
I got the chance to fly a micro-sized quadcopter with a full FPV rig. It actually feels surprisingly like a conventional FPV aircraft. You wouldn't know, honestly. I was expecting it would be a radically different experience, but it's really not. And it's fun. Whoa, boink. I was tempted to fly this thing out over the tall grass that I've been flying over all day, but it occurs to me this thing's so small you could probably lose it in a putting green, so I'm going to take it easy on that score. You need to build me one of these. Whoa! One of the coolest FPV systems we saw was built into this P-51 Mustang.
Yeah, this is a StarMax Hobby King 61 inches wingspan foamy, and I modified it for FPV just like they did from Explorer RC. Did some mechanisms to move the control stick and the throttle stick, and for full FPV scale flying.
He described one flight that didn't end the way he planned.
I was flying along great, he was handling just fine. I just felt it a little bit out of power, and then I noticed I just had to give it a little bit more throttle to keep it up in the air. And just towards the end, it just wouldn't stay up. It just needed more and more, and then it just ran out of power. That's when it just went in and caught it.
With Techenstein on the sticks, we launched RQ-CX-3 Raven to see if she could find his model, which was lost in tall grass north of the runway.
So to look for this downed aircraft, the first thing we did is tilted the main camera of Raven down. So we have two cameras on board, one facing forward, one facing almost straight down. Now we had several people on goggles. We had several pairs of goggles there. We had TVs, monitors. Everyone could see. So the people that saw the original crash, watching the aircraft in the air, not FPV, were able to guide us in the general direction of the aircraft. People on the monitors were watching for anomalies or little white spots in the video, and I'm working on trying to fly a pattern. So I'm flying along basically straight up and down the rows, and someone yells off, "Hey, look over there!" So I look in my air screen, of course I can see it, a little plane. So I basically take a left, go over to it, verify, yep, it's a plane, and then waggle a bit to see if I can get the person's attention who's trying to track me down. He's walking out, wading through this tall grass to find his little plane. So I went back and changed batteries. We flew back out there and noticed he had walked right past the airplane. So we had to raise up a little bit to find him on the screen, and then kind of rally him and come back to the airplane. So watching him find the airplane was great. That's, you know, it's nothing better than finding something like that in a field, especially like that, because that was a nice little model he had there. FPV, you know, Mustang was great.
We found it perfect. Like, I mean, tall grass is bad to find it, but it's really great to crash in because it's not really nothing happening. You just cushion it in, and then just plug in another battery, and it's flying perfect. It's good.
We want to thank Flyaway's Field for having us out here today.
And any day you can help out a fellow aviator by finding a downed aircraft is definitely all right in our book.
Well, hope you enjoyed watching. See you next time.
All right, fly safe.
It's like FPV, but in real life. It's really, wow, I'm really close to the camera, aren't I? Wow.